Welcome to our English lesson. So, today's topic is culture shock. We will read a text and watch a video. This lesson is for the ninth grade students. So, aims of the lesson. Students, you will be able to get information about culture shock and advice to avoid it. Learn vocabulary from the text. Practice finding correct answers. Respect other countries' cultures. Gain the feeling of internationality. Okay, let's start with quick questions. How are you? Are you in a good mood today? Are there any plans for today? What are you doing at the moment? Are you ready to start the lesson? So, what countries are these? I think you can order the letters. The first one. So, it starts with the letter A. Sure, that's Australia. Second one starts with the letter N. You are right, New Zealand. Third one starts with the letter C. Canada. And the last one starts with the letter S. Sure, that's Scotland. Okay, so let's start our text with the vocabulary. Culture shock, культурный шок. Experience, опыт. Insecure, неуверенный. Avoid, избегать. Point of view, точка зрения. Sincerity, искренность. Acceptance, принятие. Concern, отношение. So, let's work with this vocabulary. Match words to make a phrase. The first one, here we have vocabulary. Exciting, feel, avoid, my own, sincerity. And phrases having problems to other people, insecure, experience, point of view. Are you ready to check? So, the first is exciting experience. Okay, second one is feel insecure. Third, avoid problems. Then my own point of view and sincerity to other people. Let's read the text. Culture shock. Traveling abroad is an exciting experience. For others, though, cultural differences make them feel uncomfortable, frightened, or even insecure. This we call culture shock. Psychologists advise several things to do in order to avoid culture shock. So, advices. The first, try to understand people in another culture from their own point of view. Second, don't think of your cultural habits as right and other people's as wrong. Third, be ready to try new things and to have new experience. Fourth, avoid having negative stereotypes about foreigners and their culture. Fifth, show respect, sincerity, interest, acceptance, and concern for things that are important to other people. Okay, true or false? There are four sentences. The first one, cultural differences make people feel comfortable and exciting. Is that true or false? Second, psychologists' advice may help to avoid culture shock. The third one, according to the advice, we should be ready for new things and experience. And the last one, stereotypes about foreigners are usually true. Okay, so next you will show a video about a culture shock. This video is made by a volunteer teacher, Mr. J. Cho. But before watching this video, let me introduce with the vocabulary. Disorientation, дезориентация, sightseeing, достопримечательности, landscape, пейзаж, new way, новый способ, greasy, жирный, overcome, преодолеть. And you will find the answers to these questions from the video. So the first question is, what is a culture shock? Second, when did he have culture shock? Third, what does he think about Kyrgyz men and women? Fourth, how long did he have a culture shock? Fifth, how should teachers be at school? And last, sixth, what does he think about Kyrgyz food? Okay, let's watch the video.
Good morning, everyone. So today's topic, we'll be learning about culture shock. So what is culture shock? Culture shock is a feeling of disorientation, a new type of feeling where someone encounters when experiencing a new environment, a new culture, a new, sightseeing, new landscape, a new way of eating, a new style of speaking language, and a new style of living. So it's a new way of life that one experiences. So that's called culture shock. I had culture shock when I first came from the United States all the way to Kyrgyzstan. It was a 14-hour flight, but when I came here, I had to experience a new way of eating, a new way of sleeping, a new way of cleaning, a new way of working, and a new way of wearing clothes and doing everything from a daily life perspective. Kyrgyz people, they tend to wear more darker clothes, especially for males, because males, you have to be more professional and show a more masculine side and not show any type of flashy, bright colored clothes, which are mostly for females in Kyrgyzstan. Females are a lot more hardworking in the Kyrgyz community, so it was hard for me to adjust to being more relaxed and not doing too much work, but I had to be adjusted to doing more outside work as well. I had to adjust to cleaning once a week on Sundays, and of course, the new language barrier as well. I had to language train for almost 2 times a week with a teacher and learn to speak and listen with my parents, with teachers, with students in the Kyrgyz language. It's important to understand that Kyrgyzstan, you guys speak 2 languages, correct? Kyrgyz and Russian. So I had to learn Kyrgyz. Eventually, I will learn Russian later. So I had culture shock for almost 2 weeks. The way I overcame it was that I listened, learned, tried to find a new mental state, observed, and watched my parents do things. Yeah. So I watched Dr. Kayejen and Juan Shpekagai, as well as teachers like Mary Mejen, Asel Eje. I wanted to observe and see how they did some tasks. For example, they kept their shoes very clean, so I tried to do the same. They try to wear ironed and dark clothes, so that's what I tried to do as well. I tried to smile not as much in school because it's a professional setting. As teachers, we should be more respecting and professional in the workplace. I also learned how to clean my room, how to organize things, how to take care of animals, how to clean outside, how to organize my shoes, and how to talk, and different types of speech and mannerisms. So it's very important to understand that. Kyrgyz food is also a little more different. It's a little more oily, greasy, and a lot more animal oriented. So in Kyrgyzstan, there's a lot more fat, and there's a lot more meat, horse meat, sheep meat, cow meat, any type of meat. And so in America, we don't usually eat too much horse meat, so I had to get accustomed to that. And also America, we eat a lot more chicken and pork. So that is more of something I had to get used to in eating Kyrgyzstan. There are a lot of different ways that people can overcome these type of situations, right? Some volunteers, they try to fit in their hobbies. They watch TV in Kyrgyzstan. They watch movies with children in Kyrgyzstan. They continued speaking with their families, trying to learn new things. Hope you guys all stay safe. That is the end of our lesson. And please ask Asel Asia, and please ask me as well. If I talk too fast, please let me know, and I'll try to fix that. All right? Thank you, and stay safe.
Okay. So remember, the beauty of the world lies in the diversity of its people. And we don't want to be all the same, but we do want to understand each other. So, dear students, let me know about your knowledge and send me. Plus, if everything was clear, minus if the lesson was hard for you and you didn't get anything. And question if you have some questions from some parts of the lesson. And send your question to our group chat or to my personal number. And your homework, write an essay about our culture for the tourists. Include following information: greeting in our country, eating etiquette at the table, having guests, write about feasts, and talking topics. Okay, that's it. Goodbye. Thank you for your attention. Hope you learned something new from the lesson. Have a nice day.